Hello, in today's video I'm going to talk about the Canon EOS 30D, specifically how it performs in low light. I'm going to show you how I edited 4 photos that I shot at nighttime in Canon's RAW format. So for this camera it's CR2, and I'm going to show as much of the process as I can so that you can see the steps that I take. At the same time, if you have any ideas about how to get the most out of low light shots from a Canon camera, then please do drop a line in the comments. I'd love to read your ideas. So let's jump straight in. Okay, so actually this is great because this Canon EOS 30D picture is the sort of picture that I had in mind when I was planning this video. I wanted to really test the low light capabilities of the camera, and I think this is a great scene because we've got a lot of shadows, we've got some highlights, we've got some detail. Let's start off by having a look at how I shot it. So, okay, so 1/30 in terms of shutter speed, wide open on the nifty 50, and ISO 800. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, you can see that some of the detail when you zoom in is kind of smudged out. Probably that's partly due to the relatively high ISO for the camera. But let's start off with this level control here and see what we can do. If we bring this in, yeah, it brightens up the scene a fair amount. Now, this feels a bit warm because of the street light, I'm guessing, and let's see if we can change the white balance with this neutral gray. I'm gonna bet this area here should be neutral gray. Wow, okay, that might be a bit too cold. Let's add some warmth back in. I think that's probably how it was. Yeah, this is kind of how it was without editing it. Let's just do a test. Yeah, and then there we go. I think that, yeah, so that's now without any edits, and that's the edited version right now. But there seems to be a fair amount of blue. Let's see if we reset the white balance. Okay, so it's pretty warm, so let's cool it. That's pretty good, I think. Yeah. Yeah. At the same time, the blue is pretty intense, so let's see if we can bring down the blue just a bit. I'm gonna put a midpoint there. And of course I messed it up. Alright, let's try and put it right on the line. And then I'm gonna bring down blues here a little bit. I mean, there's nothing in the highlights too much. Okay, let's see. A lot of blue, a bit less blue. I think I like that. Okay, now let's see if we can kind of play with the exposure a bit and push. Let's see with the shadows what happens. Okay, so I'm lifting the shadows. Okay, I think the image is breaking up a bit here. But say up to there, it's pretty, yeah, kind of brought up the shadows without breaking up the image too much. So Apple Photos has this kind of brilliance control that can be kind of handy. You can overdo it, of course, underdo it. But I think, yeah, I think this is good like that, actually. Let's see. Thing is, I kind of like the image as it is. Let's have a look at the black point. If we bring down the black point, okay, so yeah, no, But I feel that we can go, I mean, here you can see the tree there over on the right, but no, that doesn't have enough contrast there. We can reduce it to there, I feel, and we've kind of brightened up the picture while protecting the highlights. And that was without and with. I like it like this actually, yeah. Maybe that light is burning bright. Let's see if we bring down the highlights, what happens there. Yeah. I mean that light is just blown out. There's no recovering anything there, but with the graffiti here, it kind of brings in some of the texture a bit more. I kind of like it actually. So let's kind of recap the original and the edited version. I mean, yeah, it brings out a bit more of the scene while maintaining kind of the mood of the picture, right? Because it's kind of shadowy and moody, and it's still shadowy and moody, but we're seeing a lot more. So I'm pretty happy with this. Just so that you can see very quickly, once again, ISO 800 and 1/20. So let's go ahead and deal with the white balance first. Let's see if we have more luck, because here, this street sign here, this looks definitely like it should be a neutral gray. So let's see if we can sample it. Oh wow. Yes, this is, I mean, it's kind of bluish. I like it though. I mean, artistically I like it. I think it's a lot colder than what the actual night was like, or what the actual scene was like as I remember it. But this is a great starting point. I actually like it as a kind of artistic look. Increase the warmth. This is probably just increasing the warmth a little bit there is actually kind of bringing back some of that street lamp glow. Let's see if we bring down the greens actually just a tad. Yeah, this is nice. I like it. Great. Okay, let's see if there's stuff that we can do here. I think exposure-wise, I'm pretty happy. We can brighten it a lot, but maybe a little bit, just like that. But it was moody. So I think actually the only thing that I want to change here is the framing a little bit. Maybe I want to play around with some framing options here. So if we go to crop, we have some presets here. This is kind of pretty cinematic. If we do that, let's see. Yeah, I kind of like that actually. Although, maybe some of the road. I kind of want to keep this top part. Yeah, so this is coming out at this angle, and then this shadow is coming down at a similar angle. It's kind of mirroring it nicely. I don't know, let's see, let's reset. Okay, maybe if we do freeform, I just want to shave off some of this road here. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that this 3:5 aspect ratio was a bit too much. This is good. I'm very happy with this one actually. This might be the favorite shot so far. Okay, let's go back. So this was the original, very yellow, and that's the edited version. Okay, so this is interesting because I think these are the street lights that were causing that very warm cast on the photos I edited earlier. Then you've got these cooler lights there. So yeah, let's see. I kind of like this this scene here. So I think I probably want to bring down the highlights a bit, just to tame them. Yeah, probably like that. There we go. And then are there any obvious things that are... Okay, this is probably should be a neutral grey. Let's see what happens if I try to reset the white balance based on that. Wow. Okay, that is a bit much. Let's try a different point. Let's try this here. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's hasn't really changed the balance. It's cooled it off just a tad. I kind of like that. Yeah. Okay, in the curves, let's try to bring down the reds again. Yeah, oh, I like that a lot, actually. Yeah. Let's bring up the luminance just a tad. Let's have a look at the black point here. We lower it. Too much. I mean, it could be an artistic look, but it's a bit much for my taste. So, about this much is good. Yeah, and I think that's it. So we can see ISO 800, which for the Canon 30D is fairly high. F1.8, 1/20, so really kind of, I'm not a very steady shot, so yeah, it's a bit blurry. So let's see what we can do. So actually I'm gonna come here to the level, luminance, just play around here. This highlight, I mean, I kind of like how it blows out actually, this highlight here. Oh, we can see some purple fringing there. I'm gonna see if I can, yeah, if I bring in the definition, that's quite a bit. Just maybe edge it back a bit. Let's play around with a black point. Okay, that's probably too much at this point, but maybe here. So just to compare, initial image, just, you know, it's just a bit brighter now. It's kind of this top area here is kind of a bit blurry, and I think it's because of my shaky hand. So I kind of want to see if it makes a big difference. Yeah, kind of it's bringing out the grain a bit, sharpening things a little bit. Yeah, I kind of like that actually. Yeah, actually I like it because the sharpening makes this these highlights here at the top kind of pop a little bit more. Thank you so much for watching today. If you have any questions or suggestions, then please do drop them in the comments. I do read those and try to respond to them as much as possible. So please do take care, and until next time.